Alright, so Silverwolf is near, and if you guys are going to pull for Silverwolf, some of you are probably already preparing the materials and relic needed for her. Well, today we're going to see how much effect hit rate are you going to need on her to increase her skill success rate. So there is a couple of routes that you can go for when you are deciding to build on Silverwolf, and that is based on the ability that she has. The first one is her skill, second is her ultimate, and the third and last one is her talent. All of these three abilities has different base chance to land, and we're going to see how much effect hit rate you will need for you to guarantee each one of them. First, let's see how much do you need for you to guarantee her skill. This is not the final value of her abilities, therefore it might change upon release, but it is a good baseline to decide anyways. Her skill has an 80% chance of landing on Trace level 6 and has 85% chance to land on level 10. Since she is a support character, most of us are probably going to keep her at Trace's level 6 to save some materials. We're going to go with 80% chance here. With 80% base chance, and with enemies that has 40% effect resistance at level 90, which is the average for enemies in the game. And if you're interested on enemy stats and data, go check Kaching Main's website, I'll put it on the description. So with enemies that has 40% effect resistance, you will need 110% effect hit rate. This might seem very high, but it's actually not that hard to get. The free light cone that we will get from the future event is already 40% effect hit rate at Supreme Position 5. Her traces are speculated to have 18% effect hit rate at level 75. If you're not going for max ascension on her, then it will be 10%. Gold Relic effect hit rate body are going to give you another 43%. The Pan-Galactic set will give you another 10% effect hit rate. From all of that, you are going to have 103 effect hit rate already. The rest are going to come from substat. Substat increase for effect hit rate is slightly higher than crit rate, so just imagine getting a 7% crit rate substat on your relics. It's not too hard. Sure, she will need some relic investment, but it's not that extreme. Now, for her ultimate at level 6 are speculated to have 92.5% base chance to land. Again, against level 90 enemies with 40% effect resistance, we're going to need 80% effect hit rate. 81 to be exact. With 81% effect hit rate, you will have 87 chance to land on your skill. So 100% on your ultimate and 87% chance to land your skill, it's actually not that bad. And since 80% effect hit rate is much easier to obtain, this could be one of the best breakpoint for your build. To obtain 80% effect hit rate, you're going to need your free light cone for 40% effect hit rate at Supreme Position 5, and the gold relic body piece for 80% effect hit rate. Easy. But since Pan-Galactic Planar Ornament exists, you can go for different builds on her. So the free light cone gives you 40% effect hit rate, and if you don't use the gold relic and just use Pan-Galactics, we're going to have 60% effect hit rate plus the traces. And you will need to get 20% effect hit rate on your substat. Again, 20% effect hit rate on your relic is as hard as getting 20% crit chance on your relic substat, which is not the hardest thing to get. If you do decide to have 20% effect hit rate on your substat, then that means you will have more options on the body relic. You can go for defensive options or more often offensive options like crit rate, for example. And then we have the third crazy build if you really want her stuff to land 100% of the time, including her passives. Her passive at level 6 are speculated to have 66% base chance to land. With this base chance, you will need 153 effect hit rate. Now that's a little bit too much, I think. You will need all of the effect hit rate combined and still need to get 39% effect hit rate on your substats. It's pretty wild, but at level 10, her talent will have 72% base chance to land, which in this case you will need 132 effect hit rate. Still pretty hard to get, but it's actually way more achievable. Is it worth it though? Probably not. Now for the ropes, I recommend to use energy recharge rate on her. Combined with the free light cone, you can have your ultimate every 3 moves, and without it, you can have it every 4 moves. So whatever light cone you're using, you're going to get a benefit on energy recharge. There's also some options like attack or break effect rope that you can go on her, but I really wouldn't recommend it. And something to keep in mind is to always use the gold energy recharge relic. If it's not gold, forget about it. It's not going to affect anything. So which breakpoints are you going to go for? 81% or 110%? I will personally go for the 110%. I don't want my Silverwolf to miss her skill by any chance. But yeah, as usual guys, stay broke and keep playing gacha games.